Have you ever had a flu and then a vaccination that you then have a reaction to? And then, to top it all up, your teeth decide to have a toothache. I'm not complaining or anything, but I've had a shit 2 weeks. So that's why this is so late. You're getting 2 videos, and this is gonna be quick and sweet because I want to get back in that bed. Okay? Now look, I'm not against the Miss Vanjie thing at all. My glasses have a smudge in it. Can you see that? Do I care? I'm a little over it. This Miss Vanjie thing, I'm not sure that I was expecting this to be a thing. There's no place on my goddamn desk. I'm just whinging at this point, aren't I? There are a lot badder things going on in this world. I was not expecting this to be a thing. It's a thing. I kind of want it to die. It's beautiful in its own way, but goddamn, it's annoying. So I know a lot of you guys told me that I need to give the Vixen a chance, and honestly, I'm a little over it. I'm a bit sick of it. I'm a bit of the drama that she's starting. It's all very materialized, fabricated. Like Aja would create drama, but it was very natural and it was very fine. And honestly, I'm a little sick of it. I know I'm very bitter today. I think Eureka is a real sweetheart. I think a lot of us are on that level, but in that whole team grouping thing, just let Aja do it. That was so annoying. Todrick comes on and usually does a lot of the choreography that's happening. And I don't know if he was too busy to do this one or what the situation was, but I have to say that I am so happy that Alyssa was there. I feel like she's part of the family. I feel like she's very talented as somebody who can do choreography. She's been through the competition. I think whenever they do choreography ever again, Alyssa's the one who needs to be doing it. I personally think Todrick's very, I don't know any controversy or anything about Todrick as himself. I think he's very talented. I love all of his music that he releases, all of the music videos, but he's just recently became a drag queen. He's never been on the show. I just think if it's a person who's made a career himself through doing music and dance and all that stuff over on YouTube, great. And, you know, being a part of the Drag Race community and being on Drag Race, I'm not against that. But if we could have Alyssa or Todrick being the choreographer, I want Alyssa. Do you know what I mean? I'll, like, leave Todrick as a judge. So, actually, you know what? If you want to get into this topic, I think from now on, instead of having 2 guest judges of whoever that guy was in episode 3, he was pretty, but I don't know. But I think if we have to have a celebrity judge, who usually I don't know who the hell they are, we also should have the second celebrity judge should be a, like, all-stars queen. Well, not necessarily an all-stars queen, just any queen that's available and is also lovable, that we loved. Could you imagine, like, Courtney Act up there or Bianca Del Rio? Like, they've been on the show. Also, this whole choreography thing, I don't really fully understand why it's such a big deal not to come out on the stage and not have a dance already planned out, because they didn't use anything that they planned. I would think that what Team 2 did was kind of the smarter use of their time, even though they kind of flopped with doing that anyway. But I think Alyssa made a whole new choreography for both teams. So what's the point of, do you get what I mean? Why waste your time? You're gonna go out there and be taught something all brand new anyway. God, I'm so bitter today. So there's no getting around it. Eureka's one was super bad. Like, oh, I feel really bad because I think she is a sweetheart and there's a lot going on in her life and stuff like that, and this is a big deal for her, but that was bad. That was so cringy, and it's just one of those things where you watch it and it's like you can't look away, but you really want to. And Calorie, as far as I watched this episode twice, and the only reason I noticed Calorie the second time I was watching because I was curious where she was. Because the first time I watched it, no idea what was happening. And in the runways, where it was best drag, Vixen looked really good. That flame, everything, I don't really care about this hair drama, doesn't matter. She looked great. And the flames and everything that was going on, I was an A+. That was, I mean, again, I've said this a million times. I'm not someone to be critiquing this, but I think she looked amazing. I also think Cracker, Cracker is one of my favorites at the moment, Blair and Cracker. Also Monet, for all those people who I upset. I know the bodysuit was a whole thing in this runway, but Eureka's one I really did like. I think that it was interesting. I think the colors were really nice. I think it really hugged her body well. And I know it's a bodysuit, but so what? It looks good. And I know that one of the judges said, I'm kind of blanking on who it was. I know one of them said there were bodysuits, but Eureka's were the best. But I think Michelle's got to take a chill pill. If it looks good, it looks good. How is anyone to know that everyone else is going to be doing a bodysuit? That was a good bodysuit. I don't know. This is a really Vixen-centric video, but I don't know if the Vixen, I don't know if that was fair. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of them in that group did really well. I think Vixen was up there, but I don't think she should have won. But at the same time, she did really well, so I'm not mad that the Vixen won, but I also think that just because she was the captain, I don't think that's the reason why she should have won. Then who did you want to win, Liam? I just don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. maybe she did do the best. But if it was just because she was the team captain, I don't think that's right. So this was a pretty devastating lip sync because honestly, at this point, all of them, I don't want any of them to go. I'm kind of shocked when any of them get eliminated because they're all really good in their own way. And this is no different. Like Eureka and Calorie going up against each other, that's super sad because I don't want to see Calorie to go because I think she has some really good skills that haven't been seen yet. And then with Eureka, I just feel like she's having a problem at the moment and she'll break through it. So I don't really want either of them to go, but I don't want any of the cast to go, but someone has to go. And I think Eureka definitely won that one. And I'm kind of feeling like Calorie may have in some way, but I mean, she really didn't want to go, but in some way, I feel like she didn't give it all for this lip sync. Like we saw her in the last episode, how much she gave it. And then in this one, she wasn't really hitting the words right. She didn't do any like booty shaking that Calorie's known for. There was none of that flair, but over there, Eureka was freaking eating the song's soul and Calorie's over here just having a beautiful smile, which was a beautiful smile, by the way. But there wasn't any fight there. But I do think Calorie was the best to go. I wouldn't have liked to see Eureka go. That would have been just wrong, I think. Anyway, guys, I have seen episode 3. I'm gonna do the next recap right now. So I'll see you maybe if you want to watch the next one. And if you're new here, maybe consider subscribing. If not, I get it. This can be very annoying. So that's fine. I get it. I wouldn't subscribe. Sorry. Okay. Bye.